Hello and welcome to Finextra. I'm Thea George and I'm here with Simon Paris of Finastra. We're talking about the future of open financial services. Simon, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
So it's getting to crunch time for open banking, with initiatives in the UK and Europe set to start early next year. Is open banking really going to take hold, do you think?
You know, it's a great question. I think open banking to some degree is already here. The preparatory stages of preparing for PSD2 and other initiatives is already upon us. So if I give you an example, if I think about retail banking, where people think first and foremost of open banking, we're already seeing people prepare the way, not just for account portability and taking your account with you, but what that means from technology and an infrastructure perspective.
Okay, so we hear a lot about the impact of open banking for banks' retail customers. Is it actually going to make much difference for corporates and for transaction banks?
I think the implications of open banking will be generic. You'll just see them first and foremost in retail banking, and then they will go across to corporate banking. Maybe I can give you two examples. So taking the example of retail banking, if I take out my mobile application for retail banking today, if I look at the software that's used for facial recognition, it's not our software, it's a fintech that provides it. If I look at the software that provides the verification of facial recognition back to government-issued ID, it's not our software, it's another fintech that provides it. If I look at verification of signature online or in branch, it's not our software, it's a fintech that provides it. And so on and so forth, perhaps 100 times. So when you think about open banking in retail, and then I'll get to corporate, this ecosystem is opening up where you can have literally hundreds, if not thousands, of fintech consumption of discrete applications into an integrated ecosystem or an integrated platform. In corporate banking, as an example, you'll see the same things. You already see it, that you have plug and play capability, like the retail capability, for example, for paperless documentation, for sanction screening, for supply chain finance. And these are components which you consume.
Okay, so you've sort of touched on this already, but what do you think the implications of open financial services are for the key service providers to the industry, and how do you need to be responding?
Yeah, it's a very good question. So the idea of selling a point solution and being done is kind of over. So what you will see ever more of is people coming together. You can use the word consortium, you can use the word ecosystem, in a comprehensive proposition that enables a bank or a financial institution to serve their customers in an open way. So that means somebody who says, listen, I will construct the different components, the different modules, the different microservices of that proposition, and potentially I'll even manage it for you from cradle to full operation.
So what do you think open financial services mean for Finastra specifically?
Yeah, good question. So for companies like Finastra, if you believe in the future of open platforms and open banking, then you have to embrace it and facilitate it. So we talked, for example, about the need and the capability to be able to consume multiple fintech components in an overall platform, an overall architecture. But it also means that we should encourage fintechs to have access to our applications and to our data and to our customer base. And that's what sits behind platform as a service as a notion. If we can extend our development environment and make it available globally, systems integrators, corporate developers, individual developers, universities, and fintechs, then they can bring their innovation, maybe it competes with us, so be it, directly on top of our applications and customer base.
Simon, this has been great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
And thank you for watching.